Hey!
Hey!
Hi!
Hi. So,
Watch the film!
did watch a film.
Watch the film.
It was a scary film.
Scary film.
No, it wasn't
Oh,
very
so scary.
Scary film. It was
Get out! Get out! Get Out as a film, thought it was very good. It was fucking, I thought it was like fucking good. Really fucking good, like amazingly good. It was funny, it was scary, it was such an original storyline.
Yeah.
The acting was really good. There was the race side of it, which wasn't like,
in your face.
it wasn't like a preachy kind of like black, white thing. It was kind of used as a tool to like enhance the story that was already there.
Yeah.
I feel like it used a bit of cheap scares, but like it proved that there's still a place for that in the cinema.
Yeah.
Because like that's my least favorite thing about horrors is when
Yeah. Which is what I liked about Split. When you went to see that.
It didn't have that.
Yeah.
Whereas this had this like, but like they were good. They were well done, and it proved to me that
I only had once or twice. It wasn't overused.
People in the cinema, I've never seen that. People were screaming. People were shouting.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for a film like this for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
I feel like it really covered all the bases and like pretty much held from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
And it was freaky. It was scared. I was a bit scared at times.
Yeah, I gotta say, I left that film so satisfied.
Yeah.
It was from start to finish.
Yeah.
Such an original story, original.
That's the thing.
And so unique. Well, it was one of those few films I've ever been to where people were like whooping.
Yeah, I know. Same.
And they were cheering and they were like laughing. They were like, "Get
him, blood!
Yeah,
Get him!"
yeah. And it was, I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
But like going to the film itself was so well crafted. It was so well written, and it was funny. It was really
So funny.
funny. It is very current because it's really looking into like the whole idea of black identity and how like a person is like how white people will perceive them and stuff like that. But it did it in such a tasteful. It did it in a way. Obviously, the writer and the filmmaker behind it is a black guy, and he's got a lot of knowledge. But I just
cringy.
It was. But what I liked about it was I didn't want to turn away from it. I didn't want. There was like going, oh, this is cheesy, or it was like, but it was the right level of cringe.
Yeah.
Daniel Kaluuya. God, so bad. I need to do my research, man. No, but his performance was brilliant.
Yes.
It was brilliant, and just I thought it was such a fun yet freaky, yet original.
Hard balance to get that right. So like one moment you're going, next moment you're like, oh god no! It's like somehow get your emotions not like this is a piss take or like this is scary. It was the whole thing was really good at being like, this is a funny moment. This is a scary fucking serious moment.
It didn't spoil anything from you from the start. Like,
I was gonna say this.
It didn't. You didn't expect it.
Yeah.
And I think that's really clever. Like with a lot of the publicity it's had, I still didn't know what I was going to go into.
Not at all. But I liked it because it was really unpredictable. But there was a constant feed of like new information, like woo, 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 and you're like whoa, 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 and
I didn't feel like I was being carried. I was just watching this story unfold. And my God, what a like messed up like the whole concept.
Yeah, it's so fucked.
The concept is so original, but like so fucked up, and it scares you deeper than anything else. Like than zombies, than monsters, and vampires, than like even diseases. It was it was all about the human psychology and how messed up some people can get. And I love that. I love that so much.
There were certain things that I was like, oh, it was a bit over the top. But I can't really explain that without spoiling. But the second thing, I thought it would have been better with a bit less humor. I think the humor was good, and it was a good amount, but by the end of it, I was kind of like, oh, come on, just go full fucking horror on me, man. But instead it was like,
But I think there's always that rule, like, you know, in most horror films, like how black people are portrayed in them, and like a lot of the time they always like approach it with like that sense of what is it, like pessimism, or they just don't. They're like they can't take it too seriously, you know, and I think that's always the factor all the way through. Like, you know, you see like the concept of horror in cinema is predominantly quite a white concept. Like, you know, you watch films like the Amityville Horror or like The Hills Have Eyes, and even you go like you know, it's always like backwater white hillbillies and all kinds of shit like that. And like you know, black people don't really scare easily. And when they do, they always got to balance it with humor. And I think I mean, you know what? Like the whole I think that I like the comedy factor in it, because it wasn't like, it wasn't silly, cheap slapstick.
No, it wasn't.
It was actually quite. It was quite clever.
Yeah, there were certain personalities that delivered that, and you know people like that in real life. It wasn't like ha ha. It was like, no, there were funny people as there is in life. It was a believable comedy. I reckon that's a tough thing to do, and it was nailed absolutely perfectly. It's just a personal gripe that I wanted to be shit scared, and it's hard to be scared when you're laughing. But I was still scared, and I was laughing.
Yeah, I got to say, it was one of the most enjoyable films that I've seen in such a long time.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it got me thinking a lot, and it got me praising like the writing. And while the cinematography wasn't anything fantastic, it was solid all the way throughout.
Absolutely.
I am going to give it an 8.5 because it's not there. It's not that up there to be a 9. It's not like the perfect film, but it's a really solid, one of the best horror films that I've seen. And I gave it a point, and that would have made it an 8, because horror is very hard to get like maximum. But it gets the 0.5 for being such a fantastically original film.
Absolutely. I did feel like this is going to open the gates of a whole new kind of how horror should be going. Horror's been shit. For 20 years, they've been shit. This has been probably the first good horror I've seen, like almost in my entire adulthood. You know, all the good ones were before my time. And I know, just especially in the way that it's so like the social commentary side of it, I feel like that's where horrors need to go now, man, where it's like proper relatable stuff. Weirdly enough, this is the first time that we're going to agree. I'm going to give an 8.5 as well.
It's the genre. It's definitely the genre.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a horror, if it was more leaning towards a thriller with that element of seriousness and less of the comedy, then yes, I would. It probably would have been propelled a little bit higher, because then the thing is, comedy always detracts a bit from realism.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And it becomes more of a gimmick.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it was a gimmick, but I definitely felt that like horror is such a very tough genre to get a respectable, respectable like
very
you know.
few.
Critique on.
I would give less than 5 films, horror films.
It's definitely it's a lot more like a thinking man's horror film, or a thinking woman.
Or whatever you are, mixed, transgender, any gender or not gender.
A thinking non-gender specific person.
Human being. If you are a human being, if you relate to human beings.
Well, I think we should probably leave it there.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we'll just go on forever and
we'll
we'll end up spoiling it.
Damn.
We don't want to spoil it for you. We just want you to go see this film.
Fucking good film, honestly.
And I'm still pissed off we have yet to watch a fucking shit film.
I know. But I just want to say, ignore the scores. Like, watch that film above any other film. Watch this fucking
Pretty
film.
much. I mean, like, I think our scores is based on personal preference.
Yeah, it is. But even like stuff like
I'm sure there are loads of people out there. Yeah. And what like Rotten Tomatoes, what they
99%.
99%. So like majority of people are like hitting.
Oh yeah, hard. No, absolutely. That's
go watch Get Out. Highly recommended. We are giving it the badass seal of approval. I just nicked that from someone else, some other YouTuber. So
don't do that then.
No, I'm not going to say that. We get what should we call it? Like the
special jizz mark, the special mark of the jizz, the facial of love.
The facial of love.